Hello guys and welcome back to Survivor Guatemala, and today we are jumping into episode 12. I have no clue at this point. I've absolutely no idea. We might be on 12, we might be on 13. We could be at the end of the series. No, I'm joking. We've only got 5 people left in the competition. We've got Rafe, we've got Lydia, we've got Danny, we've got Cindy, and we've got Stephanie. I don't know. It's anybody's game at this point. This episode is obviously going to set us up with our 4 finalists. And even then, I'm still not sure who's going to make top 2 because I don't feel like there's any tight alliances here that couldn't just be broken in a matter of a day. The fact that Judd went home in the last episode proves that. So, really, it's anybody's game at the moment. But we are going to jump in, and I hope you guys are excited because I know I am. So, without much further ado, let's get going.
It was just really hard for me because I've been really close to him. But as he spoke, scumbags, and hopefully get eaten by crocodiles.
Still the craziest exit I've seen on the show. I've never seen someone as bitter as Judd to call them all scumbags and then to walk out and say, I hope you get eaten by crocodiles. That's crazy. That's absolutely mental. But equally, I would be that bitter person. In fact, on my way out, I'd be like, he's working with you, you're working with that. I would expose everything. I've got nothing left to lose at this point. I've lost the game. I'm voted out. I might as well help you lose the game as well.
Cindy, I wanted to tell you so bad.
Well, you don't even have to tell me. Just, just talk to me, and then you should be able to tell by a conversation with me which way I'm leaning.
I do feel bad for Cindy in the fact that, like, nobody told her. And we all saw what happened last time someone was left out of a vote. So I feel like Cindy, she's feeling in a little bit of a precarious situation right now. She needs to win immunity if she wants to stick around in this game. But equally, we're down to 5. It's a tough time. It's a tough time because I don't know what's going to happen. There's only one guy left. So the girls could easily just be like, yo, top 4 girls? That's never happened before. Let's get rid of Rafe. Or they could be like, oh, actually, let's get rid of Lydia. Or they might be like, fuck it, let's band up against Stephanie and get her out. Who knows what's going to happen in this episode. No, that's exactly... Oh. Excuse me? Just got side-eyed by a monkey. He was like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're still reacting to us on YouTube.
And the hardest survivor ever, it's the gay guy and 4 women in the final 5.
All the boys pretty much are on the jury.
That's actually mental because we've now had 5 men go home in a row. No, 4 men go home in a row. No, 5 men go home in a row. And 4 of them are sat on the... 4 of them are sat on the... I don't know what's going on with my hands today. I'm sorry, guys. 4 of them are now sat on the jury. And if Rafe goes today, that's all of the men in the game out.
It's kind of like when Judd's voted out, that the cool kid kind of left the class, and now we can all be like a little bit dorkier, a little bit more fun.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Rafe. I don't know about that one. What we doing here? What we actually doing? Someone needs to hold you accountable. That's why Judd was here, to stop you from doing silly shit like this.
My one desire can find.
Not them singing the Backstreet Boys. Come on. I feel like that song has such a different meaning to my generation because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and that whole cold open in season 4 or 5. I can't remember which one. But obviously for 90s kids and for people who grew up in the 90s, that was a big song back then. But I feel like it's had a resurgence for my generation growing up in the 2000s because of that one moment. And it's just an iconic song after all, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
It's the car challenge, guys. And we all know what the car challenge means. Yeah, guys, that's right. That is right. Whoever wins this challenge is not winning the competition.
And I personally have never had my own car, so I'm in desperate need of a car.
Stephanie, would you rather win a car or win $1 million and a car? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I would be throwing this challenge so hard because no one has ever won so far. If they've won this challenge.
It's called Second Chance because that's exactly what it is. A second chance at some of the challenges from the past.
I thought I was recognizing some of the stuff that they've done before, like the bobsled down the hill. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Are we just rehashing the same old challenge again? But no, it's second chances, guys. Are we excited? I know I am. Lydia, you ain't got a hope in hell, I'm sorry.
Step off to a quick start. already untying everybody at their first Macanas.
I'm sorry, I keep hearing him say Macanas, and I'm like, what? I've never heard this word before, and suddenly I've heard it like 20 times in the space of like 2 minutes, and I'm very confused.
Danny right behind, Cindy right in it. It's Steph, Danny, and Cindy.
Oh, Steph's gone. Stephanie, you fucked up. That was horrendous. I'm in pure shock and horror. What? Crazy. To be fair, balance beams. They look thin, so I'm not surprised.
Danny has hers untied. She's gonna make a run for it. She's gotta stay on. Danny's across. Danny moving on.
Danny did that with ease, and she was the only one that didn't fall the entire time. In fact, she saved herself rather miraculously. Everybody else is teetering and tottering and falling off. Honestly, they would kill to have her balance skills.
Steph has hers free. Steph, third person moving on.
So Steph, Cindy, and Danny are in the next round. Lydia and Rafe eliminated.
Aim. Fire. Cindy obliterates her tiles. Steph breaks her tile. Steph and Cindy in the final.
Danny, Rafe, Lydia, you haven't won the car, but at least you could still win $1 million and a car. I'm fairly certain they give a car as well. They usually are like, oh yeah, have a car randomly. But they're still in the shot for $1 million. Stephanie and Cindy, whoever wins this is not winning the $1 million. And I'm putting my foot down and saying 100% they're not winning. Which, if it's going to be Stephanie, it's going to blow my brain, because I really do have her down as the winner. But equally, I think the jury don't like her. So, it could be an interesting one.
She has it.
Oh, Cindy. Congratulations on winning the car, but commiserations that you're going to be sat on that jury. Honestly, I feel bad. I feel bad for her, I can't lie. She could still make second place, but she's not winning. She ain't winning that $1 million. So, I hope the car was worth it.
But in 10 seasons of Survivor, the person who has won the car reward has never, ever won the game.
Oh, Cindy. Oh, well, it was lovely knowing you. We could just vote you out tonight. It's an easy vote out, innit? Oh, yeah, and you were talking at the start of the episode how you felt like you were on the bottom of the totem pile, and now you've won the car? Ooh, I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to win this, my darling.
If you want, you can give up your car. And instead, each of the other 4 will get a Pontiac Torrent.
Huh? What sort of a twist is this? Either you get a car or you give up your car, and the other 4 each get a car, meaning that the curse of the car could continue. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's actually crazy. No, because you're going to break the curse of the car if she does give it up. No, she'd be silly to give it up, surely. Surely she would be. But then that could get her to win if she gave everybody a car. This is so layered. This is so difficult to work out what to do here.
I would love to give everyone a car, but I'm here to beat the odds, and so far I have.
She's keeping the car, guys. She's keeping the car, and the curse is going to live on. To be fair, if she gave away the cars to everybody else, she still won the challenge. So, it's like when Boston Rob won the challenge, and then he gave, like, Amber a car, and then Amber won. I didn't count that as the car curse, because he gave her the car. So she's making the decision. She's not winning the challenge. But this challenge is cursed if she doesn't win. Like, it actually is cursed.
Be happy. There's no guarantees in this game, and giving people cards doesn't mean they're going to say give her $1 million.
I love the fact that she's already sitting there going, just because I didn't give them a car, they're definitely not going to vote for me now, are they? Oh my god, I'm regretting my choices. I should have used this as a bargaining tool. I gave you all cars. Like, realistically, out of everybody, does Cindy potentially have the best chance of winning with the jury? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Hey guys,
Hello.
my name's Federico Fasen.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I'm really expecting him to whip that out, I can't lie. It is looking a little bit Jurassic Parky. He's dressed like Richard Attenborough. So, you know what? I'm here for this. This is a good vibe.
Oh my god.
Gosh, look at all that meat. More meat than we've seen in 30-some days.
Sorry, I've got to cook all this myself. What sort of a reward is that? I want to put my feet up and I want to be waited on hand and foot. Thank you very much. This is the top 5 reward. And I'm having to cook my own meat. Pfft. Yeah, Survivor's gone downhill.
I think at this point there are no guarantees. They're not going to give you $1 million because you gave them a car.
I can't lie. If you gave me a car and I was sat on that jury and you were sat in top 2, I'm giving you my vote. I'm giving you my vote because you gave me a car. You gave me a car. I'm taking the car and I'm being like, thank you. Have the $1 million. Just make sure you run me 10 bags.
I actually thought Cindy would do it because I would have done it in a heartbeat because you would have had 4 people who are very happy with you. In my mind.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm thinking this was a very poor decision from Cindy. And the curse lives on. The curse continues. But in all realness, I just do think it's a little bit ridiculous that she kept it.
Frederico came back after we had cooked our food and stuff. And he sat down and told us story after story about the Mayans and the ruins and answered questions.
Genuinely, I feel like I would have loved this challenge reward. Just sitting down with an expert who's just telling me all the information I want to know. Yeah? Tell me all the stories. I want to know everything. This is so exciting. Like, there are so many times on Survivors where I'm like, oh, yeah, these rewards are sick. And then I watched season 48 and I was like, oh, the rewards are just, oh, you just get to eat more things. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yaksha means green blue.
That was our color, yeah.
And Yaksha means water. So
Rah, I didn't know that. That's so cool. Okay, I'm learning a lot. I'm fascinated by this. This is so cool. And it's so intimate as well. It's just like, okay, cool. What about this? What about this? What about this? And the guy's so happy to impart this knowledge. So happy. He's like, yeah, I've got people that want to listen to me witter on. My wife doesn't like me wittering on about all this. So the fact that these 2 girls like to listen to me jabber, jabber, jabber. Yeah, absolutely.
We came up with the concept that Danny was our biggest threat at this point. So we should try to take Danny out next.
This is fascinating because I've been saying, well, only since last episode, that I think Danny is actually the biggest threat now. And I am concerned that she could swoop in and take the win if she just keeps on winning immunity.
Anybody that's with me, I'm just going to be like my car. And I love the way the tires are shaped. And I love the way the tail lights look.
Why are we rubbing it in their faces? Especially when you had the opportunity to give them all this experience of having a really, really cool car. And you're just like, nah, let me tell you all about this car that you could have won, but you didn't. I won it instead.
I've never, for once, ever in my life, ever considered that I would own a brand new vehicle.
What do you mean, branded vehicle? Like, what kind of vehicle are you planning on getting if it's not branded? You're not buzzing down to Target and getting the Target mobile, do you know what I mean? I would make a little joke, but I don't know how universal that is. And normally, when we're talking about off-brand stuff, it's usually pop down to Lidl, get the Lidl version. But I'm really confused. Are there unbranded cars? I don't think there are.
They were excited to hear about the car. Everyone seemed to think that choosing the car and the reward for myself was the right thing to do. No one seemed to have any qualms about it at all.
Oh, Cindy. To your face, they're fine about it. Behind your back, they're bitching up a storm right now. An absolute storm. They're chitter-chattering all behind your back. Getting ready to cut you loose.
You thought you had to give it up?
Not that you had to, but I would have.
Really? I didn't think anybody would have. I don't know, that's a tough decision.
See, I think this is the difference between Stephanie and Rafe. I don't think Stephanie's actually playing a very good game in this game. I might be a little bit wrong. She can make it all the way to top 2, but you gotta play with the jury as well. You gotta make sure that you have the jury on side. And Rafe is thinking very smart at the fact that there are 5 people here. If I'm in the top 2, then that means 3 of these people are on the jury. That's 3 votes that I could potentially guarantee if I give up my car and give them a car. I think he's actually playing this very, very smart, and I think Danny is as well. And I think Stephanie's just not thinking about the effect on other people. She's thinking about what she can gain and how she can get to the top 2. But that's only half the struggle. Half of the struggle is getting to the top 2. The other half is making sure the jury like you and are on side. And if they're not, you're not winning the game. Okay, I'd actually like to correct myself because I feel like Rafe is wanting to do it out of the kindness of his heart. Danny was the one that was like, I see this as potential jury votes. My bad.
You'll unlock your rope and unwind it from that pole. When you reach the last lock, you will also release one final key. That will unshackle your feet.
Survivor challenges are always so confusing. Like, how do they come up with this in the creative room? And they sit there like, what if we tied up their hands, tied up their feet, blindfolded them, spun them around 100 times, and made them jump around to undo a rope? What? Excuse me? Like, who comes up with that? What sort of a weird, kinky fantasy is this? Because I'm not happy about this.
Lydia has her second lock undone. She's back in it. Lydia moving quickly through these ropes.
Danny is not doing well. Danny's in last place right now. This is not good. Danny, you got to buck your ideas up, otherwise you're going home. Sort yourself out, please. I beg ya.
Will she have enough?
Oh,
Just short.
that's tough. Imagine getting all the way there and you're just not able to reach it. You're like, please, please. It's within reaching distance. I can make it. No, you can't. Go back. Go back. Come on. Oh!
Wins immunity. Guaranteed spot in the final 4.
Steph actually won individual immunity. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I didn't think this day would come. Genuinely, I didn't think it would. I thought she was a shoo-in for last place every single time because of the curse of Palau. But she's broken the curse of Palau. She's an individual immunity winner. Okay, I see you, Stephanie. I see you. Top 4, Stephanie. All right, I see. I see how you are. Very interesting. This is very fascinating because currently there's a 3 people vote out on Danny right now and they want to include you, Rafe. This is not good for you. This is not good. How's Danny going to get out of this? Surely Danny's going home. I can't see anybody else going home. I can't see them flipping, surely. Danny's the easy vote out to get to top 4. Why would they do anything different? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Lydia's been the easy vote out for a long time, and yet she's still here. She's still rocking about, ready to go to top 4.
You know, the reward challenge was the first thing where I stepped back and was like, whoa, maybe I'm not going to be Cindy's biggest fan.
So Rafe is wanting to go after Cindy. So the vote could switch to Cindy suddenly. Ooh, okay, I'm in. I'm locked in because it seems like there's at least a chance that Danny can survive. I don't know why I'm running so hard for Danny at the moment. I think it's because she's the obvious vote out and I never want there to be an obvious vote out. Do you know what I mean? I always want it to surprise me. Like with Judd in the last episode, that surprised me.
Yeah, but now if I vote off Cindy, it's another vote. I'm not going to get Jamie's, Judd's, or Cindy's. If I get the 2.
Oh, so now we're worried about the jury. Now we're worried about that. Okay, Stephanie. Oh, maybe we should have thought about that before we blindsided Jamie and Judd. And now potentially Cindy.
But at the same time, she's a huge threat in this game, and she knows it, and she has a car at least. So, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
I mean, realistically, Stephanie, they don't actually need your vote to get rid of her. They need Lydia's vote to make it 3. They need yours to give them like a good majority, but they already have a majority if it's just Rafe, Danny, and Lydia. They already have the majority. So you could just be like, I'm just protecting myself. I ain't voting for Cindy. I ain't voting her out. I'm gonna vote for what we said we were gonna do, and that is Danny.
So if I could get rid of Rafe, I think that would be to my benefit. Then I think the girls would have a much better shot at, you know, winning this.
And now we're going for Rafe. This is what I mean by this show is so funny because they'll be like, yeah, we're getting rid of Danny. We're getting rid of Danny. We're getting rid of Danny. Immunity challenge happens. Danny doesn't win immunity, so she's still up for elimination. And they all go, maybe we should go for this person. Maybe we should go for this person. And then they start going at each other. Can we never go for the easy vote out? These guys are so dumb, but also fantastic television. I never want them to take the easy vote out because it's boring TV. But it's smart from a gameplay point of view. But these guys, Yeah, they're crazy.
There's nothing he can't do. Smartest thing to do would be to eliminate him. Have all girls go to the final four.
What I find so funny about this conversation is Stephanie's very much on board with backstabbing Rafe. But when it was backstabbing Cindy, oh no, there's too many people on the jury that I backstabbed. But when it's Rafe, it's like, ah, yeah, send him to the jury. Sorry, excuse me, what? Where's the logic, Stephanie? Where's the logic?
There's 4 guys in a row on the jury, and I'm the last guy here, so I certainly was feeling threatened around camp today, too.
Yeah, the fact that the jury has 5 men on it, and they haven't voted out a single woman during this jury phase, kind of crazy. Since the merge, they haven't voted out a single woman. That's crazy. That's absolutely mental.
Well, I don't feel like I made the wrong decision because in this game there's no guarantees. They could very likely vote you out the next day after you gave them a car.
Well, yeah, there is that, but also, I don't think these people would have done that. I don't think most people would have be as big an asshole as to vote you out literally the next day. Be like, oh, thanks for my car. Bye, though. Bye-bye.
I think Rafe is the one that people should be most concerned about. We all have seen him win challenge after challenge, whether it's physical or mental, so he's good at everything.
He's a very, very dangerous man. Very dangerous is our Rafe. He is going to slap. He's going to make his way to the end easily, without a doubt. I'm so nervous.
Rafe. Cindy. 2 votes, Cindy. 14th person voted out of Survivor Guatemala. Cindy.
I'm shocked. I really didn't expect that. I thought Cindy was gonna fly through. I thought they'd really get rid of Rafe. Damn. Very, very interesting result there. Very interesting. Okay. I see how this is going. Just kind of mucking with my mind a little bit. I don't know what's going on. I really thought Cindy might have made it to top 4. I really didn't expect this vote out. Again, I really don't understand the logic from some of these people. From Danny's point of view, this makes perfect sense. From Lydia's even, this makes perfect sense. But from, like, Stephanie's point of view, I don't think this is working in her favour. I don't think she's winning this series. I really do feel like the jury are not going to want to give her this win, because I don't feel like she's deserved it. Right, that is all we got time for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff you do so well. And we'll be back for the first part of the finale in a couple of days' time. But until then, make sure to keep on ranting. And I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.